one of the big situations that's been going on in O Block is the whole A-Roy situation. You know, what did you think when you first seen that video, and did you see the video? And what did you think about the whole situation?
Man, I seen the video. I just connected all the dots, Cam. When I seen the video, when I knew who was a part of it, I connected all the dots. When I saw it, it brought a lot of, really much just sorrow to my heart, bro, because I know these dudes, and I love them all. I love them all. I seen them all grow up. I've watched them all have kids, or, I've ate with them, been around them and their families. I got a real good relationship with A-Roy and the guy who took his life. And I just, while seeing that, man, I just see how far away we came from being that block that we was about love. Obviously, we took up ourselves and protected us to the best of knowledge of what we had, which obviously we was in war with those closest to us, which is still self-hate. But at least we had a love for those who was around us. And now I'm just seeing, basically how every man is turning on himself, man, and it just relates back to the Bible, how the things that are about to happen in this end time where everybody is speaking of an end time, it's not nothing new. This ain't foreign to nobody. If you are alive right now to some form of fashion, you've heard about the end times. You heard about what is going on right now. And so it really must just pretty much put that, it made that more clear to me, as though man, everybody gonna be going against anybody. These things, these spirits that are looking for people to inhabit, they going into the hood where there's death first. And everybody just turning on each other. But it brought a lot of, sorrow to my heart. And it also brought, a love in my heart for the God that I serve, because, man, I could still be in that same loophole. And if I was in that same loophole, me being who I am, standing on the principle that I stand on, the dude that did that to A-Roy, he would have had to go. Because if you lose a fight and you think that after you lost a fight, it's okay for you to take a man's life because you can't defend yourself physically like that, I take a dislike in the people that, one, you could talk your way into some mess. You know what's gonna be when you see this person, it's gonna be a fight. So, and going into a fight, knowing that that with the chance that I might lose, that I might kill somebody, if I do lose or something like that, it's just weird, man. I can't respect it. So it was so much stuff that, I want to get into, because again, it's different. It's a different thing to talk about a situation when you don't know the people. But I could give you all day analogy over how I feel and go more into depth, because it is that I know them. And some of the things that I can't even think on, because I just got emotion built up just by the traumatic scenery in which that I saw A-Roy lose his life in front of the house that he lived in for many years. Play fighting with him. Me walking past while he died with him. So it's just so much that's built up, so much sorrow. We had so much sorrow. Another one, another dude that stayed right on the third floor of me got killed, named Avante Holmes. The dude, I don't know if you heard about that story. They robbed him. After they robbed him, he tried to approach the people that robbed him on the block. This happened on the block, Parkway Gardens, O Block. After they robbed him, he tried to get what he got back, and they shot him in the head, killed him. And it's just I'm desensitized to it, but man, my spirit be shaking up. My flesh is so used to the death that nigga, I can't even cry no more. It's I have to make myself cry. And for that, there's something so sinister in that words can't even begin to imagine, man. Because we had so much hurt And at first it was the op, like what we called the ops, them inflicting the hurt on us. You know, I had to see platoon brains splat out, Oogie shot in the face, these traumatic sceneries that'll forever stick with me, man, from the opposing side. And now situations like this are unfolding where it's us killing each other, us being the evil that we were supposed to be, brethren, my brothers keepers, to keep each other away from the evils like that. We doing it to each other, man. It's just so confusing, man. It's confusing and it's heartbreaking because you think about the families. You think about the families and you think about the brothers, the daughters who won't come in, man. Avion had a lot of kids. That boy had a lot of kids, man. And none of them gonna be able to, you know, hug their father, kiss their papa, you feel me? And that breaks my heart, you feel me? Because I grew up without my dad. My dad died, you know? And I grew up, you know, wanting him my whole life. So imagine if I can imagine if I had a little of my dad, a memory of him, and have that memory be taken away by somebody that's still roaming the streets come on, it just create a whole nother demon. Like that's probably why Von grew up the way he was and was a demon and he ain't care. He was out for blood because what happened to his pops? Little boys love they daddies, man. People love their fathers. And it's messed up, bro. It's jacked up.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.